Okay, right. So all of you, welcome for this business intelligence using Tableau course. This is a complete Tableau course, right from basics to advanced. Okay, that means we'll be learning about how to actually import the data, handle the data, and also how to create the reports and dashboards and how to publish. Complete Tableau course will be there. In this, there is one part that is called as Tableau prep, which I'll not be taking, but there is a separate video which I've already done. That video I'll be giving. It is some 2 hours video that you can check, which is used for modifying or say transforming of the data exactly like what we have this Power Query editor in Power BI. Okay, because I want the people to concentrate more on the reporting part, the data cleaning part, what is there, the data prep. That also I'll provide you the video. You can watch that video. Okay, right. So what are we learning? Business intelligence using Tableau. Okay. First of all, before going to this Tableau, let's understand what is business intelligence. Okay. Business intelligence is a part of data analytics. So again, I'll not go for what is data analytics and things like that. Already I've taught you people that these people have taken Power BI. Business intelligence is actually a process of converting the raw data into presentable reports. Simple. So what is BI? BI is converting raw data into presentable reports. That's all. Simple. Now, coming to this raw data. What is raw data? The data what we collect, we're not bothered about whether it is right, wrong, structured, unstructured, anything. We just collect the data, which might not be in a proper order, whatever. It can be a data from students. It can be data from some retail markets. It can be anything. We just collect the data. When we collect the data, it is not that we can store that in some bag or something, right? Bag or suitcase. Can we do that? Data is collected in some sources. So this raw data will be collected in something called as data sources. What are data source? The place or the application where we store this raw data. So where are we storing? Let's say we can store in Excel. We can store in CSV. We can store in text format, this text file, SQL Server, MS Access. I'm just giving some examples. There are so many ways. Okay, it can be a website, a web page. It can be PDF. The list goes on. Right? We can store SAP. There are so many. Okay, I'm just giving some examples for you to understand about data sources. Now, the data source will have the raw data, which is there here. I'll convert that into presentable reports. Why? Say, for example, you watch cricket. If you just see some 10-15 years back, the way the score was showed is totally different. We used to get the scores in some table, all numbers. But now if you see the reports, whatever you see, the score, what you see, or whatever the match details, what they show, it is completely more innovative or say presentable. Say for example, I have two teams wherein I have one line chart, team 1 and team 2, right? How they have scored from first over to 50th over as a 20th over. There is a man who is standing, the batsman is standing, and you can see suddenly on pie chart will come. Or you can see the ground, and you can see there are some scores coming. Suddenly the run rates are coming. Have you observed that? These are all presentations, which makes people understand more easily. The same thing was not there previously, right? Some 10-15 years, if you go back, we didn't have these kind of things. We used to have all the table numbers. But now everything is very innovative, presentable, so that people will understand in just few seconds. Just take an example. We used to watch YouTube videos. It was around some 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Again, it got reduced to 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Now you can see in Instagram, we are getting reels. It was actually 30 seconds, 1 minute. Now it has come down to 15 seconds. Now people are actually trying to convey the message in 5 seconds. That means people wants to understand quickly. If you want to do that, if you want to convert your reports into more presentable reports, which are more understandable in a easy and a quick manner, we need to have some softwares, applications. So those softwares are, say, BI tools, BI tools or applications, whatever, BI applications or tools. How are we actually showing the reports? Say we are showing the reports in the format of reports, dashboard, storyboard, right? So many other things. To create these kind of reports, dashboards, we use BI applications. So which are all these BI applications? Power BI, Tableau, TIPCO software. There is one TIPCO software. Then from SAP, we have, say, Oracle BI, we have. Then we have, there are so many actually, even I cannot remember all of them. Say SAP, okay, BI, Zoho. Salesforce, yeah, we can take a Salesforce also. Because it is not Salesforce is something where it is already inbuilt. Some analytics are there. I cannot say it's a BI tool. It is actually an application which will take the data and it will give me some reports. Okay, I cannot consider that completely as a BI tool. But yes, we can, create the reports. Okay. Salesforce is what? Tableau. Yeah. Okay. Now, even Excel also. Excel is not a complete BI tool, but still we can create the reports. I'm not telling that Excel is a BI tool, but we can create the reports, dashboard, everything in Excel as. So in that, we are learning now one application, that is Tableau. Most of the people, they'll ask one question saying that if I learn Tableau, is it enough? If I learn Power BI, is it enough? If I learn Excel, is it enough? Or we have to learn everything? People, this tools, whatever is it, these tools, you don't have to learn every tool. It is left to you. But what should we learn? We should learn the concept of BI. This is very important. What does that mean? I should know how the raw data can be converted to presentable reports. If you can do this, these are all tools. Let me give an example. I want to go to Goa. My intention is from Bangalore to Goa. Now you tell me I can go by walk. Yes. I can go by cycle. I can go by motorcycle. I can go by bus. I can go by car. I can go by flight. There are so many different ways. Yes. If I ask you which way you go, will you go by walk? If you go by walk, you can reach. But when after many days, you can go by cycle. But again, it will take certain days. But if I ask you people, how do you want to go? Each one will have your own opinion, but still the main thing you people will concentrate is one is budget, other one is the time. Yes, these are the two things. So first comes the budget always, then comes the speed. Now, similarly, selecting the BI tools also, the companies will think, what is my budget? If I can spend, much amount, then I can go for the bigger tool or say the costliest tool, which is more fast. If I can compromise with my budget and okay, let it take some time, then I can go for lesser price and some tool which might be slightly slow. So you can choose your tools, you can choose your application however you want. Now, if you are affordable, I want to go to Goa, I can go by flight. Yes, you go. You will reach here very soon. I don't have so much of money. So, but still I want to go. Let me go by train. My budget is that much. You can go by train, but still it will take some time, right? So choosing of the applications are also like that, depending on the budget, depending on how actually fast I should finish and the requirement of the client. So when you go for an interview, I cannot expect the company saying that, no, you have to use Power BI only, you have to use Tableau only, you have to use Excel only. But if you know the concept of this application, learning of this application is very easy. Understood? There are so many things which you'll have to understand. That's why people, I'll tell you, most of the trainers I've seen, most of the institutes, you know what they do? If I say Tableau, they'll directly go to Tableau and they'll start teaching, which will not even know. You just only understand only the usage of it, but you don't know where to use. So I want the people to be more stronger in this part. And if you're stronger in this part, these things are nothing. They are just tools which you can use for converting your raw data into presentable reports. That's all. Understood? What is BI? Now, what are BI tools are there? Now, I'm teaching you Tableau. It's an application which is actually from Salesforce, which is very easy to learn and very easy to create the dashboards, reports, or whatever you call. For that, today, I'll just give you the foundation. I'll not call it as basic to advanced. I'll call it as foundation. Today, we learn about how this Tableau will be, how to download that application, how to install it, and what all layouts we have, what all things we'll have to keep in mind before starting to work in Tableau. Yes? Okay. Now, people, we understood that some concepts, and here I want to learn about the Tableau application. If you want to work, you need to have that application, correct? If I don't have the application, what will happen? I cannot work. First thing, let's go here and I'll try to install the application. What I'll do, I'll go here, I'll search for Tableau. Software download. Okay, see here, I have this Tableau software download. Let me right click and I'll say open to new tab. Then I'll try to download. There is something here like this. Tableau, if you go here, I have this Tableau desktop. It is saying 14 days trial. If I say trial, that means it is paid. What should I do? I'm a student. I want to work on that. I don't have money. I have to learn, but it is asking for paying the amount. Let's go with this 14-day trial is what you people think. Let me tell you what you can do to get the complete Tableau desktop for free and work, learn. Okay. Tableau application. Tableau will come with Tableau desktop, Tableau public, Tableau online, and Tableau server. For us, this is not required. This is completely organization level. Let's keep it aside. This is what we need now. Let me discuss about this Tableau desktop and public. Tableau desktop is actually an application which we can work offline. That means we can download, install without internet. We can work, we can create the reports. But while publishing, we need the internet. The advantage of this is you can just install once, you can start working, you can have the files, you can save the file, that is Tableau file. But this is paid. We have to pay for it. Now, all the advantages are there. Once it comes to money, then we'll think, oh my God, we cannot afford. I'll come to this later. Now, suppose if you're not able to purchase this, we'll go for Tableau Public. Now, what is Tableau Public? Tableau Public is again a Tableau software itself, the application itself, which we are working by using internet online. For this, we need to have internet. We can work completely like what we have in desktop, but we cannot connect more sources. I'll show you practically. What I'm telling now is just to make you people aware, that's all. Some theoretical I'm showing, but I'll show you practically how this Tableau Public and Tableau Desktop looks. Okay. Now I was telling Tableau Public is online. We can work exactly like what we have in desktop, but people, we cannot save the files in my local system. People, 1 minute, 1 minute. Right, sorry people. Right, so what I was telling, the Tableau Public is similar to desktop, but you cannot connect with the more sources. That is this one. You cannot connect with more data sources. Very less, very few. Why? Because it is free. Now, if you want to learn, if you want to practice exactly like what we have with this desktop, you can go for public, not at all a problem for practice. But the disadvantage is you cannot save your Tableau files in your local system. Everything will be online. And imagine if it is in online, anyone can easily access. So it is preferred, do not use confidential data. Understood? Okay. Now you might ask questions, sir. If it is Tableau Public, we cannot now save. It's not so secured. Then I want Tableau Desktop itself. But can I get it free? You can get it free as well. But for that, there are a few things which you'll have to keep in mind. So now I'll tell you how to download this desktop for free and how to download this Tableau, which is already free. Both I will tell you, whichever is preferred to you, you will download it and install it and use it. But don't worry, if you're not able to get desktop, public is always available. Tableau Public anytime you can use. Okay, right. So first thing, let's go here. I was talking about desktop. Now this desktop is completely paid. Now, if you think that, okay, let me go ahead, you can go, you can use 14-day trial, not at all a problem. You'll get all the options. You can work up to 14 days. Within that time period, if you can learn, fine. Again, you cannot install. Then what should I do? Let me tell you. I'll go here, Tableau, desktop for students. For students. For students, this desktop is free, but still there is one criteria for that. Let me tell you what it is. I will just go here, Tableau. Okay, let me take this Tableau students. Okay, can you see here? I'll come to this website, type Tableau for students. It will give me this particular website. This is from Tableau only. It is same Tableau desktop, whatever is the same. I'll click on this get Tableau for free. If I click on this, again, I will get the details to be filled. What details? You have to fill all your details here. Once you have done this, let me just try some. I'll just, anyways, I'll not download. I'm just giving some dummy values. I'm just giving some dummy values just to show you. Okay. All right. Can you see this? I just filled something, but you have to fill exactly because it will be verified. Now, if I say verify student, see, it's not going actually. Where did I leave something here? Okay, I think you have to fill all the details properly. Okay, anyways, you just fill it. And if I say verify student, I'll tell you what exactly you will get. When I click on this verify student, it will ask for the ID card of the student. It will ask for the ID card of the student. Let me just see. Stop it. Invalid. Oh, okay. Okay. I think now it should work. Yes. Still not. See what is there. Okay, forget. Let's not waste time. Okay. So if you click on this verify students, you know what happens? It will ask for uploading your ID card. You should be in college and still you should be a student. Now you might ask, sir, I'm not a student. I'm a professional. What should I do? Don't worry. You have anyone in your friend circle or your brother, sister, cousin, or anyone who is actually in college, take the ID card front and back both. Should have to fill his details or her details? No, you can fill your detail, but the name should be exactly in the ID card, whatever is there. It will be verified. Okay. Your email ID, you can give anything, not at all a problem. Once you've done, once you submit, it will take few minutes. Sometimes it might take more time also. You will get a code. What is that code? The product code of 16 digit, I guess. You will get that code. You can use that code once you download. After this one, you can download, you can apply that code, and the complete Tableau desktop is installed. But this will be for 1 year. What happens after 1 year? You can renew it for free. No problem. Got my point? So you can install like this without any amount paid. Okay. But you should have a valid ID card. Valid ID card. Okay. Right. Sometimes not everyone will have the ID cards, or sometimes it won't verify properly. First name, last name, so many verifications will happen. It might not happen. Because I have experienced it many times. What happens in the ID card, they would have given something and we're entering exactly also not match sometimes. It will go and it will match the database of the college also. Okay, so please check that. If not, don't worry. So what is the next step? I don't have the desktop. And if you get this verified, if you get that ID, 3 people can actually install. One ID card is enough. 3 people can install. Done? Okay. So we talked about the desktop. We installed, fine. If I don't have ID card, for some reason I'm not able to install desktop, don't worry. We have Tableau public. Next, I'll say Tableau public. What is that? Tableau public. I think somewhere it will be there here. Download Tableau public. For this again, you'll have to install. Don't worry. If you go here, see, you can. Don't worry, it will be there. So you can download this. This will be Tableau public. You can download and you can install it. Okay. This is Tableau public. Tableau public. Can download here, but I have to fill all these details. Don't have time. You do it, you will get that and you can install it. Assuming that we have already installed. Assuming that we've already installed the Tableau software. I'll show you both Tableau desktop as well as the Tableau public. Let me minimize this. I'll go here. Scroll down. You can see here I have this Tableau. This is Tableau desktop. This Tableau public. This is prep. I was talking about the Tableau prep, that data modification, data transformation. This is Tableau prep. You will get along with the desktop. You don't have to bother. The code, whatever is there, again you can download Tableau prep and you can use the same code. not at all a problem. Now let me open this Tableau desktop. Okay, when I click on this, I'll open this Tableau desktop. You just observe. I'll show you both the Tableau desktop and Tableau public both. It takes some time. See, this is Tableau desktop, professional edition. Okay, this is my Tableau desktop. Okay, this is my Tableau desktop. Let me open Tableau public. Go here. I'll open Tableau public. Both the application I have opened. I'll show you the difference. Okay, see, this is public edition. Can you see that? That is enterprise edition. This is public edition. Now, I'll go here. See here, this is my desktop. This is my public. Okay, you can see the difference. See here, this is public. Can you see that? Tableau public, and this is Tableau desktop. Okay. Now you can see here, I have this connect. Here also have connect to a file. You can see the files. These are called as flat files where I can connect and get the data. But can you see here? I have, some options here up to this. But if I say more, can you see that here I don't have more? If I click on this more, I can connect with other data sources as. Coming to this server, how many are there here? When I click on this more, see, Google Drive, OData or something like this. But when I come to this desktop, and if I click on this more, can you see this? I have even OneDrive from Microsoft. There are so many databases. See here. This is the advantage of desktop. Public is completely free, very minimal data sources, but you can still practice. Okay, all right. So let me show you some more things. I'll go to Excel. I'm just trying to import this. I'll tell you tomorrow how to import and things like that. Today I told you just we'll go with only some layouts and things like that. Now, if you go here, I just try to take the data. This I'm taking from one Excel file. Just drag and drop. Okay, I have this data. Now I'll go to desktop. Here also I can take the data, say Excel. Same data I'll take. Okay, same data. I'm just trying to compare it. Okay. See, I'll take this and add. Can you see here? Can you see this? Both are same. Don't have to bother. But let me go to this file. You can see I have the same as save in desktop, in public. Do I have this save? You don't have. We can work offline, but you cannot save unless an entry is connected. See, Tableau public as. All this will be saved in Tableau server. Understood? This is the difference. But otherwise, if you go inside, okay. See, we have these options. See here, same options are up here also. So what I'm trying to tell you is, if at all you're not able to get the Tableau desktop, don't feel bad. You still can practice. You still can understand. You still can create the reports, generate dashboards, everything you can do. But you cannot save in local system. That's it. Okay. That means you're safe. You have an option of, getting the software and practicing. So you don't have to bother. Correct? All of you? Yeah. Right. So we understood about the installation, the difference between public and the desktop. Yes. So now you can, after the session, you can go install and get ready. so that tomorrow we will try to import the data. I'll tell you various different sources how we can import the data. I'll tell you how to start creating the reports. Right? Okay. Now I'll not go with Tableau public. I'll go with desktop. I'll close this Tableau public. Okay. Now just we'll understand a few things which are very much necessary, which we should keep in mind before start working in Tableau. Okay. All right. First thing. Messaging. People who is not able to see the screen. If you are able to see the screen. Okay. So I'll share this link 1 minute. Tableau desktop. Okay. Download Tableau desktop and Tableau public. You can search actually. Okay. I'll just give the link to you people. Okay, this is for desktop. And then this is for public. Okay. All right. You people can save this. People over there online, you can save this. Okay. All right. Okay. Now let's go and understand what are the things available in Tableau before we start working on it. Let me make it very simple for you people. First thing, before we start working on Tableau, keep in mind Tableau or Power BI or any business intelligence tools, they are easy. If anything is there in my mind, if you people are thinking that yes, Tableau is very difficult, business intelligence is very difficult, just remove it from now on. I'll make it more easy. People, I told you, I am here not to teach only Tableau. I'm here to teach you about what all kind of reports you have to create, what all kind of charts you have to use. All these things are there. Okay. I'm not telling that it's only for paid or free. As I promise, I'll be teaching you complete for paid and for the people who, for free or paid, both I'll be teaching because this is for the awareness of business intelligence. People who are paid for career accelerator, you have a different, dashboarding sessions, dashboard and reporting techniques and all of that. That is totally different. But now you're learning Tableau. In that, I'll be telling you the right reports, right charts, right tables, data, functions, everything will be there. So that will be done. Okay. All right. Now, people, we have, imported the data, right? We imported the data. This I'll tell you tomorrow in detail. But otherwise, what is there in the layout? That's what we understand. Tableau. Okay, so now I'll just say Tableau desktop. I'll mention desktop. Tableau will have 4 different type of sheets. Actually, 3 different type of sheets. In that, there is one more, which is not actually a sheet, but it's a window. What is that? First thing, okay, it is data source. Second thing is sheet. Third one is dashboard and store. Understood? Keep in mind, if you want to start learning about Tableau, you should understand that there are 4 things you should keep in mind: data source, sheet, dashboard, and store. If you understand this, the entire Tableau is easy. What is this data source? Data source will import data. So let me make it simple. Import data. We learn this practically from tomorrow. See here, I imported the data here, right? Say I went and I say connect and I took some data and that will come here with the data source where I can go and add all the data. Data source done. So if you want to create the reports, we need to have data. Otherwise, we cannot create the reports. Okay. Next, sheet. What is sheet? In Excel, we have sheets. In Power BI, we have page. Same thing. Sheet is actually a window, a layout, or say window, which will help me to create the reports. To create the reports. Okay, you can say layout to create reports. We can insert any number of sheets. Say here I have this 3. Can you see that sheet? Click on this. Sheet 2, sheet 3, sheet 4. But keep in mind, in one sheet, I can create only one report. I cannot create more than one report. What is that? Say, for example, I'll go here. I want to create one chart report for region. I'll go here. Just drag and drop. I'll go here, drag and drop. Can you see this? That's all I can create. I cannot create one more report now. Let me go here to sheet 2. Let's say I want to create one report. I take profit. See. Let's go to sheet 3. I want to create one report for state. Okay, let it have to go and clean it. Okay. Like this, I can create only one report in one sheet. What is the next one? The dashboard. Collection of reports. Understood? Collection of reports. What is that? Let me go here. Can you see this here? This is sheet. This is dashboard. I'll click on this dashboard. Now, what is dashboard? Dashboard is nothing but collection of reports, correct? Now we just see, I'll go here. Report 1, report 2, report 3. I think there is no reports in this. I just give a blank one. You just observe, I'll go here. I'll take subcategory and sales. And here I'll make it as table. Now you just observe, I'll go to this dashboard. Can you see this? They are related, they are connected. Understood? This is dashboard, collection of reports. Next, story, collection of reports and dashboard. If you go to the story here, see, new story. Can you see here all the reports and the dashboard? We can just take the dashboard and drag and drop. Okay, this entire dashboard. Or individually, you can go here and take only this. I can go here, see. This is what we will be publishing. Means I'll be giving this to the users. Now it will be something like this. Say my dashboard will be like this. I'm sorry, my reports will be like this. My application, what I'm actually trying to send. See. Understood? That's all is Tableau. That's all. We understood completely what all we can do in Tableau here. See, Data source, we import the data. Sheet, we create the reports. Dashboard, we collect all the reports and then create the dashboard. Story, we'll collect all the dashboards and the reports and then we'll publish. People, till the story development, I can actually teach you. But after this, I cannot teach you public. I mean, sorry, not public. I cannot teach you how to publish this in the server because I don't have server and that is not required also. Don't worry. Let me tell you in the beginning only because I don't have the facility. So I'll not be able to teach this part. So don't mind, don't think that, okay, this fellow thought till here and he didn't teach about the server. I don't have the server, but 95% till year is what the company expects. After this, there are some admins who will actually take care that you can go to company and then you can learn. That won't take much time because that is just to publish how the reports are, which the viewers will actually use it. Okay, so don't worry. So this part, till this part, I'll make you people expert. This is my promise. After that, also don't have to worry. You can go to companies. This is what companies actually expect. We are not expecting all the servers and things like that. Everyone knows that server is very costly actually to implement. For that, you can use public and you can publish your reports as well. Okay, right. So this is what we have, say sheets. Now, slightly some brief understanding about sheet, dashboard, and story is what we learn, and then we'll start. We learned about say the sheet. It is used for creating reports. Dashboard, collection of reports. Story, collection of reports and dashboard. Now, if you come to this sheet, now I told her that's all Tableau. Then what is there to learn? See, if you go here, I was talking about data source. It is importing of the data, but in that there are so many options. I want to create the reports. In that there are so many options. Then dashboard, there are so many options. In story, there are so many options. That is what you have to learn. See, whenever you are trying to learn, try to learn like this. Now we had a outer part of it. Now we'll go here. We'll try to import the data from where? From Excel, from PDF, from SQL Server. I'm just saying TXT or CSV files, right? We're trying to import. Apart from this, we need to study the data. Say, what is that studying of the data? Or say understanding of the data. What is that? Say here, if I go here, there are so many things which you'll have to understand. See, I want to know what data type it is, how much of data is there, how many records are there, how many columns are there. Understood? So this is what you have to do in data source. When I told Tableau is only the 4 parts, that means there are so many other things also to learn inside. That options will go one by one. Next, in sheet, I told you have to create the reports. Here, you have to understand about, there are so many things to understand here. Sheets, say, here we have, the data. So here we have to understand what is dimension. Then what is measure? Okay. Then filters. I'm just telling few things only just to make you people aware what all things are there. Then marks. Then we have page filters. Then we have the pins. Then charts, reports. Then we have columns or rows. Then you have to learn about the canvas. Understood? They say it is just only 4 parts. That doesn't mean that only 4 are there. I told the entire tableau is that much. Inside that there are so many things. See here. And again, forgot to mention one more main thing. Show me. Right? We are breaking down one by one. I'll explain all this in detail so that individually you can become expert. That's what I promised. Coming to dashboard. In dashboard, we have, what is that? Say, reports, tiled or float. Okay. Device, layout, selection of reports. Still, there are so many. I'm just giving you only the outer part. Story, selection of the reports, dashboard. Change buttons, that is navigation buttons. Like this. Getting my point? So when you go one by one, there'll be so many things, so many options available. If you learn like this, people, I'll tell you, forget only Tableau. Even Power BI or any other business intelligence tools also become very easy. Right? Fine. So today, I want all of you, people online, offline. After the session, try to download either public or desktop. I guess you can get some student ID somewhere you can get. If you have one ID is enough, three people can actually use it, not a problem. So try to download that, install that, just try to glance, explore what all things are there. You don't have to go and work on that. Try to explore. Tomorrow, I will bring all the data, and I'll try to import all the data and then show you how actually we can start creating the reports. Okay. After that, there are so many things like functions, the formulas we have to use. There is something called as filters. Then we have parameters, set. There are very interesting things which makes you people more interested in creating the dashboards. More easier than Power BI actually. But only disadvantage of Tableau is it is costly. In companies, it is very, you go to paid version, it's very costly. I cannot use the student version in companies also. Student version is only for me to study, that's all. Don't use this commercially. Don't use. Okay. So if you can do this, you can learn Tableau completely. And I promised you that I'll be teaching you in depth of Tableau, complete Tableau, including how to design the designing part, which I do for Power BI, right? Same thing you can do here also. You can do wonderful modern dashboards. Even many of the experts also will not have worked. So those kind of dashboards, I'll tell you how to make it more easily work. Okay, right. So I'll just stop here. Now I'll just speak to people online and then I'll come back to you people. Okay, because I told you that I'll be creating one Telegram group. So all this paid and non-paid, so both let it be in one group only, so that I don't have to work once in another group and another for one more group. So it will be like double work for me. Anyway, same video I'll be sharing. Now I'll create one Telegram group. Okay, which I'll be sharing it in tomorrow's class. People who are attending all the sessions, it can be some 4 classes to 6 classes. Not 4 classes, it will be some 6 to 8 classes, let's say. I will take the attendance every day because these teams have got the option of collecting the attendance. Those who are attending all the sessions only, I will be giving you the certificate. Otherwise, will not get the certificate. And I'll be keep watching. If anybody is not attending, I will be removing them from the Telegram group as well. Because I don't want the people thinking that okay, I'll be getting the video, so I can easily, just take the video. Anyways, I'm getting for free. People, I am giving it free. But if you're taking it as an advantage, saying that okay, let it be something I'm getting free, you'll not learn anything. Be very attentive and also show interest so that you can learn something. Okay, they're giving this free so that people are aware of it, and there are some people who cannot afford at all. For them, at least it will be useful. That's what they're thinking and they're giving. Make use of it. Okay, right. So let me speak to people online and then I'll come back to you people offline. Okay. People, you cannot unmute, so you can ask any questions. If you think you need, to ask me any questions, please ask me. I will answer. But you have to message. I cannot switch on the mic. Telegram group will be created today and it will be shared tomorrow. Okay. Right. Any questions you have, please you can ask. Message me, people, if you have any questions. Meanwhile, I'll just. And people, anybody wants to connect with me, this is my LinkedIn ID. I'm just sharing it with you. This is my LinkedIn ID. You can connect with me as well. Okay. Vishwas Rao. Which tool gives more creative dashboard, Tableau or Power BI? Vishwas, see, it depends. Dashboards can be more attractive in Tableau, Power BI, as well as in Excel as well. So I cannot say that Tableau can give you more attractive dashboards on Power BI. But if you want me to answer, Power BI is more flexible than Tableau. But Power BI is slower than Tableau. So there are advantages and disadvantages. But if you ask me, Power BI and Excel has got more options, more flexible options to create the dashboards compared to the Tableau. Okay, Tableau is very easy to work, but when it comes to dashboard part, it is slightly difficult to make it more attractive dashboards. But yes, we can try, but it takes more efforts. Efforts are more. But in Power BI and Excel, it's very easy. Next, in Power BI, it's still more easy because we can work exactly like what we work in PowerPoint or in Excel. Tableau is slightly more efforts compared to other, business intelligence tools. I think I answered you. Okay. Will we be using data only for Excel or other sources too? As of now, for teaching, I'll be using data from Excel. If you think you have data from other sources, yes, you can connect and you can do it. But I'll tell you one thing, let the data be in any sources. Connection is one thing what you have to manage. Once the data comes inside, it will be same. So tomorrow I'll be showing you certain different data sources how we can connect and we can create the report. So you will be able to understand. So after that, you can decide whether I should connect, which database I need to connect and things like that. That you can actually manage. Okay. In the future, do we have same session for Power BI? I cannot promise this as of now, Abhijit, because usually Tableau is what we actually give free because Power BI, most of them will be paid. Okay. And people who pay for Power BI, always we are given the Tableau free. So for that reason, we have given it for public. I cannot promise always free because even I have to run my business as well, right? But I'm not giving free like others. One class, two class, I'm giving the entire course. This we have done in past as well, and future also will continue. But I'm not sure. It depends on the time what we have. Depends on the situations we can actually manage. I cannot promise you now, but maybe I don't know. Okay, right. So you are working in finance department. Can you suggest which course support to us? Suresh, I don't know what to suggest, but if you are in finance department, it depends on what actually you work. Okay. In finance department itself, now there are so many things. Say right from analytics to reportings, you have only what they handle only the finance modeling. But the common thing, if you ask me, Excel is what I can suggest for reportings or financial modeling or anything. It can be Excel is what I can suggest. But again, if you think you want to go one step ahead, then you have to learn Power BI. Okay, and Tableau might be useful if you have Tableau in your company, but Power BI obviously will be there in any companies now because it is free. Okay, so if you have Excel, then Power BI obviously will be there. So you can plan accordingly. But Tableau is an addition thing. There are some companies who actually use this Tableau so that you can learn, you can manage Power BI as well. Right. Then what? Adil Pasha. Any formula or coding do we need to know in Tableau to become perfect? Formula, yes. Coding, no. You don't have to be master or say you don't have to know coding. Tableau, you can use without formulas also, but formulas are used for dynamic reports. If you think you still want to implement the codes, yes, you can do it. You can use Python programming for some reports, but it is an option. There are so many options in Tableau itself. Without coding also, you can do the automation as well. Automation in the sense the data, the cleaning part, what I'm actually telling you. So coding is not actually compulsorily required. That's left to you. Okay, Karthik, thank you, sir. I'm feeling proud. Thank you so much, Karthik. Sir, I came late today's class. How do I download Tableau desktop, please? Mohammed, don't worry. The entire class is recorded. This recording will be given for everyone in the Telegram group. So that I'll be giving you tomorrow. Don't worry. But still, if you want to download your Tableau, already I've given the links for desktop. See, again, I'm sharing. So here, see, I have the link. This is for desktop, and we have public. Okay, stop. What is fee structure? Fee structure is free. I told you, fee structure is free. When did I tell it is paid? Chetan, did I tell anywhere that I'll be charging you? No fees. Fees is free. If you are actually planning for the entire package or something, then you call me, I'll tell you it is paid. Not entire thing I can do free. Because even I have to feed myself. Yeah. Right, Chetan? There is no fees for this, and this is entire course. Okay, please don't worry about the fees, but learn seriously. Right. Anything else? People, if anybody wants to connect, I've given my ID, that is the LinkedIn ID. You can connect with. Okay. Right. Any classes on Excel from basic to advanced? Yes, it is there, but it is paid actually as of now. For free, I don't think we have as of now, but you can also go to my YouTube channel. You can get some inputs on that. Punit Kumar, sir, what is the total duration of this course? I told you it will be around some 6 weekends. 6 weekends. Sorry, not 6 weekends. 3 weekends, 6 classes. It might extend to 2 more classes. So 6 to 8 classes. 6 to 8 classes. Okay, people. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Can you send our next session link for BA classes? Is there any Diwali discount going on, including people? Are you going to provide recorded videos? Yes, I'll provide, Chetan. So tomorrow I'll be providing the Telegram group. You can get the videos from there. Okay. Tomorrow also same time. Yes, same time. The entire course will be same time. Vishwas, I know you are in US. I'm sorry. The timing might be slightly difficult for you, I guess, if I'm not wrong. Please manage. Okay. Certificate link. See, certificate. What certificate you want? This is what I don't like with people. Don't come to my class for certificate. I'll give the certificate in the end. You attended one class, already you are thinking about certificate. People, again, I'm telling, please do not come to my class only for certificate. Please, all these people who are conducting these webinars, all these workshops, they've spoiled everyone, saying that attend one day class, pay 219 rupees, take the certificate and go, and it's of no use. Don't do that, people, please. Okay. Can you get step by step for data analyst and data scientist? Yes, we'll do that, Nikhil. For that, we'll have a separate session. For sure, I'll do that. Don't worry. Or you can go to my YouTube channel. I have so many videos on that. You can check that. Okay. All right, people. So thank you so much. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Same link, same time, same person, same course. Okay. Take care, all of you. Bye bye.